Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 15th, 2018, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, just one event coming out of Switzerland, the Swiss franc Libor rate. That's a rate decision that's going to happen at 10:30 South African time. And that's followed with a Swiss National Bank monetary policy discussion about the Libor rate. Now, it's an important bank and it's an important country in relations to the monetary policy. A lot of foreign investments are in the Swiss banks, and as such, it makes it a really important event later today. But let's take a look at the market. It's been what happened. So all in all, it's been a quiet day yesterday, to tell you the truth. And ultimately, that's part of the rotation of when we trade. The indices have been very strong in terms of their volatility, not strong in terms of their trending up, but ultimately sometimes you just have to be a little bit more specific about what you're trading. So looking here at the Euro USD, we've been in a 30 to 40 pip real range here, even less. And it's a little bit difficult to trade this because the entry levels are so limited. Okay, as we're sitting here on support, you may want to get interested here at support at 123.60ish level, and maybe it'll bounce off of it. Okay, as a possibility on the upside. Now, the thing is that we've been trading very choppy. Okay, we haven't been trending. Okay, and then in these type of environments, you really have to just ease into the position, initially get into a small position, and then build it from there. And that's exactly what I would suggest doing here, is to buy a little bit at 123.60 in the anticipation that it might go up a little bit. If it doesn't, then just close out the position. Okay, there's no reason to be in it. There's no major events that are coming up on the Euro USD that are going to propel it either higher or lower. Now, looking at the GBP USD, we saw a rotation here, and we're at the top of the range here, and we still haven't broken this 139.93ish level, and it is reluctant to go down. Okay, so I'd like to see how this actually plays out. We actually recommended you sell this out yesterday, and you could have made a few, about 20 to 30 pips, not big money, but given you that cushion, if it does falter further. Okay, so I'd like to see this, either falter or really, consider taking out on the upside to break this somewhat of a short-term downtrend. Okay, so that's something to look at. Now, the USD ZAR hasn't really been trading, but if we jump to the Aussie USD, we're looking at a double top here. And with this double top, it's really important to note, okay, that we are trading in this range between 78.51-ish level and 78.88-ish level. And that would have been a really beautiful short on the way down. We discussed this as well a couple of days ago. So you could have taken advantage of that then, but you could still, consider taking this either on the upside. If you are shorted, then you might want to look to actually cover down here as we're hitting a short-term support here. Okay, and my general view is that we're going to be trading still in a trend. I don't think we're going to be trending upwards, but still in a range, as the week progresses. Now, looking at the USD Japanese yen getting stronger versus the dollar, ultimately, and trickling back down to 105. Now, this is really important because everybody's looking at the Japanese yen versus the dollar. It's a very big currency versus the dollar, and as such, it's gotten much stronger. So, either the Aussie USD or the Japanese yen is really curtailing the dollar from getting stronger. Now, looking at oil yesterday, we had some numbers. We initially tanked down to 60.35, which was a nice support level, and bounced right off of it as a reactionary move to that number. Okay, so that happened yesterday. It was a really great number to be trading, and sure enough, if you were in front of the computer, you could really take advantage of these type of situations. Looking at the Dow Jones yesterday, we had a big sell-off yesterday, continued our sell-off from our high of 25,514 down to 24,800-ish level. Now that's really important to note because that's quite volatile for the Dow Jones. Now we're bouncing off of this trend line, as you can see. The question is how much further we're going to bounce off of it. I'd like to see this get back into the area where it's trading above its 25,000 mark. Okay, that would have been a really good area for it to continue to show out that it's either getting stronger. There's somewhat of a different rotation in the market as it is solidifying, but altogether it's been very choppy, even though it's been very volatile, and that's great for traders. It's been very choppy, okay? And that's sometimes a little bit harder for traders to anticipate which move it's going to go. Jumping to the Swiss franc, okay? Lastly speaking, this is really an important trade today, and it's coming out at 10:30. So we're looking here at the RSI, and as you can see, we're at the mid-range of the RSI, but it does look like it's moving forward on the upside, this continued momentum. Okay, if it doesn't break above the moving average, the 30-day moving average, then this may falter further down. So keep an eye on that as this unfolds later today at 10:30. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.